everybody, DCE Nikki here, and I'm so excited for today's children's message because we are going to be meeting another missionary. So a missionary is someone who goes out and shares Jesus with people who don't know Jesus. It's really cool. So the person that we're meeting today, my friend, is named Dan, and he has some kids that we're going to meet, and we're going to play a game with them. To play that game, you guys are going to need to grab either a cookie, a cracker. An Oreo cookie is best, but I have a cracker. Something that you can fit on your forehead and that you can eat. That is actually edible. Play-Doh does not count. And we're going to be playing Beat the Missionary. But before we do that, let's see who Dan is and how he shares Jesus with people and works really hard to do that. So let's meet Dan.
Hey, I'm Dan, and this is my wife, Eileen. We also want to introduce you to Beth, Benji, Caleb, and Annika. I'm originally from Chicago, but I've been working as a missionary in Bolivia since 2003. Welcome to our home, Sucre, Bolivia. The 300,000 people who call this city home live at 10,000 feet above sea level high in the Andes Mountains. Come on, let me show you around. We believe that God's destiny for Sucre is to be a beacon of His light for the nations and a model of kingdom living that others can learn from and replicate. We are believing for the transformation of our city through the power of Jesus Christ. And that's why we've begun to sow the seeds of transformation right here at Piedra Viva Church. Let's take a look inside. We are working hard to make disciples of all ages through our children's program, youth and young adults groups, and Bible studies for men and women. We are bringing lasting change to broken lives. And teaching them to grow in intimacy with Jesus and to disciple others one-on-one. Not only that, but we are also unleashing modern-day evangelists on our city. We are sending them out to take the gospel to the streets, the squares, the plazas, to a center for impoverished cancer patients, and to juvenile delinquents. So God is using Piedra Viva Church to sow the seeds of transformation and bring lasting change to broken lives.
As you can see, Dan is a really cool guy and is doing really awesome work for Jesus. So now we get to play Beat the Missionary with him and his kids. So grab your cookie and let's go. So you guys, where do you guys live?
Sucre, Bolivia.
Nice. That's awesome. And what does your dad do?
He preaches at a church called Piedra Viva.
Here, that's awesome. That's cool. How have you guys lived there your whole life?
Yep. We sometimes go up to the States to visit our grandmother.
Yeah.
Nice. What grades are you guys in? How old are you?
Beth and I are twins. We're 12 years old and are in the 6th grade.
Nice.
I'm 7 and I'm in 2nd.
Nice.
You? How old are you? Annika's 5, and she is in kindergarten.
Okay, so did your dad tell you what we're doing?
Putting cookies on her forehead and making it go down. Oh, speaking.
Exactly. So what we need to do is we need to put our cookie. I have a cracker. What do you guys have?
Cookies.
Nice. Good.
Oreo cookies.
I forgot to buy cookies, so I have crackers, which are not as fun, but that's okay. So everyone needs to grab their cookie, and we're going to race to see who can get their cookie from their forehead to their mouth, and you have to eat it and finish it. You can't use your hands, and if it falls off, you can pick it back up and put it back on your forehead. Okay, ready? On your mark, get set, go! Slow Slow it down. I got it. It's close. How close are you guys?
Where'd it go?
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh, Benji got it.
Benji got it! Nice! Awesome. Keep going, guys. Keep going. You'll get it.
You got it too? All right. Looks like I'm going to be the loser here.
I was gonna say.
And it went off again.
Benji's going round 2.
I guess. Yikes.
10 more seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So close! So Benji got it. Who else got it?
I got one.
Nice. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks for playing with us. So, Dan, can you tell us a story about a time that you saw someone work really hard to share Jesus?
Sure can. In this time of the pandemic and the lockdown and all the COVID-19 restrictions and everything, we haven't been able to meet together as a church in person, but that does not mean that we can't be the hands and feet of Jesus, even if we're in our own houses or separate, each person on their own. And so one of the things we wanted to do as a church during this time, when we've had a lot of people getting sick and had a couple of church members actually graduate to heaven because of the coronavirus thing and everything, we've had people lose their jobs, and it's been just a really tough year in general on a lot of different fronts. But we wanted to help people with food and just be able to show the love of Jesus in that way. We've had people from church who have lost their jobs, and we wanted to take them a food basket right before Christmas time so that they could have something to celebrate with their family, the birth of Jesus and all of that. We saw a number of people from church get behind that initiative and take the food to the other church members and stuff. So that was a really neat opportunity of really just a practical way of sharing the love of Jesus with people who needed it. And they were very grateful. And we have another hungry person here who has cookies as well.
Yeah. How has coronavirus been for you guys?
We normally go to this plaza near our house and go on our bikes, and lately we've been staying home and playing with our toys.
Legos upstairs and like that.
So we love Jesus, right? And we know he works good things and bad things. So you guys, what do you guys think what are some good things that God might be doing right now that you see maybe in your family or at church? What do you think?
We've all been able to be together more often because my parents wouldn't work so much at the church.
That's great. Benji, would you mind helping us pray?
Yep.
All right.
Dear Jesus,
Dear Jesus,
you love us first
you loved us first
and gave us the important job
Gave us
the important job
to tell others about you.
to tell others about you.
Help us to work hard
help
Help us to work hard
to have Jesus' love.
to share
share Jesus' love.
We love you, Jesus.
We love you, Jesus.
Amen.
Amen. Benji, you did a great job. That was perfect.
Thanks.
Thanks so much.
In heaven, he'll have a cookie tree.
Yes. I bet there will be a cookie tree in heaven because it's going to be perfect. And that sounds pretty perfect. So Dan, how can we be praying for your congregation and your ministry right now?
Okay, well, at this point, we're looking at trying to open things back up to be meeting in person. And I'm not sure if I don't know how that's all going to go because there's a second kind of wave of the virus coming back in in this area. And so we want to be wise with that and careful with the people and everything. So that's probably the biggest thing. And then also we'd like to be able to go back to the States for a couple of months at some point this year, but that's entirely up in the air depending on what happens with international travel and all of that stuff. So those are probably the two big things. And then just for health and safety for us going forward, that God would keep us healthy and protected to be able to continue ministering. So
awesome. Well, we can definitely be praying for you. And on behalf of Lord of Glory, our congregation here in Illinois, we want to thank you for doing what you do. It's not easy, and it's really an inspiration to go out and share Jesus in the way that you do, in the way that you have been called. So thank you for doing that. We are so grateful to be able to support you and your family and your church. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Well, guys, I'm really thankful that you guys joined me today. I really appreciate it. And I'm so glad I got to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.